What's up, guys? My name is Zach, and today I am driving a 1993 Autozam AZ-1. Behind me is a 0.7 liter inline 3 that is turbocharged, and down below is a 5-speed manual transmission. Now, I am super excited to be driving this Autozam AZ-1 because, well, many reasons. I don't think I have to justify to you, the viewer, why I'm excited to be driving this. It also is modified. It's making a lot more power. The engine has been bored out to 0.7 liters as opposed to 660cc. So this should be, as the kids would call, a hoot and a half. But if you'd like to submit your own vehicle and have it reviewed here on the channel, you can head on over to my website, zackpradel.com/submit. It's a quick and easy submission form. It takes under a minute to fill out, and I come out to you. And if you'd like to see all my videos weeks or sometimes months in advance, head on over to my Patreon for only $5 a month. But let's get back to that inline 3 turbo behind me. Well, originally it would have been 660 cc's to comply with the K-car laws, KEI. However, the owner Cameron is a bit of a madman and decided to punch it out to a 0.7 liter. He said it's faster than I think it would be, so we're gonna test his theory. I'll be honest, I'm a little nervous. He was right! That's faster than I thought! Oh my goodness, grape juice! Woo! Oh, good old me! Oh my gosh. Whew! Holy cannoli! This is something else. This is unlike anything I've driven, because you're quick and you're getting all the boost noises, yes, but you're so small. Everything is so dainty. Everything, I mean, it feels like I'm wearing a suit of armor with an afterburner rather than an automobile. Like I said, married to it is a 5-speed manual. Now, this particular one has a 3-puck clutch, which is not very friendly to me, if I'm quite honest, but that's okay. Last but not least, it is rear-wheel drive. Mid-rear engined rear-wheel drive. Absolutely love that. So how does it feel to drive the Autozam AZ-1? Well, you saw my reactions earlier. This is so visceral, I feel like I'm the nose cone of a cruise missile. And honestly, I'm not much bigger. Now, the nice thing is that you don't actually go that fast, but it feels so fast. It's the wildest thing. It's like I'm laying down on a motorcycle. Oh, goody me. Visibility is not good, actually. It's legitimately just not good. And the ride quality ain't great either, but it has been lowered, so what can you do? With that stuff out of the way, let's talk about the interior. Well, in front of me, I have 4 gauges: speedometer, tachometer, fuel, coolant temperature. All you need to know. The steering wheel's been swapped out for a Momo unit, and it has the Fast and Furious nitrous buttons. However, it doesn't do nitrous, it just does the adorable horn. Off to the right, I have an aftermarket turbo gauge. And moving out of the door, we have the latch to get in and out and the crank for the window. The window is absolutely tiny because this is a gull wing door. That's right, Mazda gave this a gull wing door, which is bonkers. And I love it, so you know, there's that. Moving into the center, we have the rear defrost hazard switch, and where the radio would be, this is an aftermarket panel that's been added just to keep an eye on things. And then we have the ashtray and the climate controls. Now, the climate controls are actually standard climate controls that came in like similar year Mazdas, like the RX-7. However, they had to make it vertical or else it would eat up all of your interior space. Then you get 12-volt outlet, the shifter with the shift pattern in front of it, and the handbrake. Unfortunately, no cup holders in the Autozam AZ-1. However, I think the big friggin' bottle takes up half of the interior cargo space as it is. And the seats are comfortable. They are pretty sporty, which is definitely nice and quite the experience. Now, thank my lucky stars that we don't have any back seats. So we can't do a back seat review, but we do technically have a trunk. All right, so this is under the frunk of the Autozam AZ-1. you're not really gonna fit much. The owner says that he can fit a pizza under there. Allegedly, it was supposed to have the spare tire under here, but in their crash tests, it would go into the cabin and decapitate the driver. So they didn't put it there. They actually moved it to the back. But that is all the space that you get in the up front of an Autozam AZ-1. Now we gotta talk about the looks, and this thing looks amazing. It looks absolutely spectacular. It's so cool. It's so small. I don't think the camera will really do it justice. Here it is next to a Miata. The Miata is a tiny car. The Miata dwarfs the AZ-1, which is absolutely insane. But with all that being said, let's get on to my final thoughts. What do I think driving the Autozam AZ-1? This vehicle has been on my bucket list for a very, very long time. Well, it is absolutely, this car is so crazy. And the fact that Mazda made this is baffling. So, what is Autozam? You might not know. Back in the early 1990s, as I stall it out, un momento, por favor. Back in the late 80s, early 90s, Mazda wanted to diversify their portfolio, meaning they had the Mazda brand, they wanted to branch out and have a luxury brand and then a cheapo entry-level brand. Their luxury brand was called Unos, and we got the Unos Cosmo from that. Their entry-level brand was Autozam, and they made cars like the Autozam AZ-1, but also the Autozam Review, the Carol, the Autozam Scrum, which was a little K-truck, things like that. So they were affordable. They were mostly K cars, although some weren't. And it was like their entry level. The thing is, it didn't really go anywhere. And so while Mazda survived the 90s, Autozam and Unos didn't. So yes, this is a Mazda. The biggest takeaway of this is A, it's insane to drive. I feel like I'm in a Formula 1 car with way more swagger, but also that Mazda had fun. Mazda did something that was cool, kooky, and weird. Why did it have gull-wing doors? I don't know. But it does, and it's flippin' cool. It's sick, and this car is just so fun, it's so lighthearted. Nothing in here feels like, oh, well, you know, a school teacher might own this, so they would probably want this, or they would probably want that. No! Hey, what would make someone giggle more than a Miata? This! Let's do it. Let's have some fun. That is what this thing is all about. It's just about fun. It prioritizes fun above everything else, while also fitting into the government's regulations. This follows all the K-car rules. Well, not anymore with its punched up 0.7 liter, but you get what I mean. This is just, I knew it was gonna be weird. I knew it was gonna be kind of crazy. This thing blew my expectations out of the water in both categories. What a machine. Huge thank you to Cameron for letting me borrow his AZ-1 and letting me live my fantasies. This is absolutely amazing. Cameron is absolutely amazing. Such an awesome person. A true gearhead in the most sincere form of the word. And, I think there's only one way we can end this video. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to rate the video, comment on the video, there's third, and subscribe if you really liked it. Take care, guys.